6 things you should know before talking to your realtor when you're 7. I keep saying 6. Hi, this is Jeniah Wilde with Century 21 Realty. A lot of people are moving to Calgary, and so today we're going to talk about 7 things that you need to know to help your realtor find you the perfect fit. The first thing is, are you drawn more towards a character home that maybe needs some renovations? You can add your own personal touch to it. Or do you prefer a newer space that's move-in ready with a functional modern design? The second thing you're going to want to think about is where you want to be. Do you want to be inner city? Would you like to be in the suburbs? Do you like a small town? Or is your preference to be on an acreage or in the country? There's a lot of options in and around the Calgary area that have really good proximity to the downtown core. And one thing to keep in mind is it doesn't matter if you're looking for something inner city or country, you can still have a character home or a modern home in both locations. So the third thing to consider is what you're going to need access to and where you're going to be spending your time. For example, do you need access to the airport? Do you want to be close to the mountains? Do you need to be close to the downtown core? Your realtor needs to know these things, because if you're living in the northwest quadrant of the city, but you work in the southeast quadrant, your commute is going to be absolutely insane. So you want to consider where you're going to be spending your time and what you want to have access to, and then work backwards from there to find the perfect location. The fourth thing you're going to want to consider is, what are your family needs? Do you have young children and you'd like them to be within walking distance of schools, the library, the swimming pool? Or do you have older children who are going to be considering going to university or college in the next few years? This information, again, will really help your realtor find the perfect fit for you. Number 5 on the list is space. Are you someone who prefers a smaller footprint with less maintenance, less grass cutting, less shoveling, less gardening, all of that? Or do you like a bigger space with a bigger yard so that you can have room for your children to play, or a bigger home where you can entertain? Again, once you've decided on your location, there's lots of options in terms of small homes versus larger homes in every sector of the city. So it's important to have this discussion with your realtor so they can help you get in the right sized home in the right community. Number 6 is, what do you want to do in that community? Are you looking for nightlife, entertainment?
One of the things I've often heard from clients relocating to the Calgary area is that they're looking for that active outdoor lifestyle and they want to be closer to the mountains.
So the 7th thing that you want to talk about is, how long are you planning on staying there? This is something that isn't discussed enough, in my opinion, because people don't think about the cost of moving. Are you planning to buy a condo because you want to rent it out in a couple years, or do you plan on staying there long term? If you plan on staying in a home long term, you're better off to invest a little bit more upfront so that your family can grow with the home, instead of having to face selling it in a couple years and incurring all those costs when you sell, like commissions, legal fees, etc. These 7 things are down below in the description box. Feel free to call me at the number below if you're planning on moving to Calgary or living in Calgary and looking for a change, and I'll be happy to help. You can watch more of my videos on the Calgary real estate market here.